Hi, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to Linda Sue Plants for You. I'm going to bring you a short video today. It's going to be a combination of a few things. I have quite a few plants here. Some of them are from my last plant haul. A few of them are from cuttings that I just did, and a couple are gifts. And I also have a couple other little gifts in here that I'm hiding that I'm going to show you in a minute. But before I get started, I wanted to show you this. This is Simply Lemonade. It's actually really very good, although it's if you're looking for something low in sugar, this is not your probably not your thing. It's got total sugar is 28 grams, and it's kind of high in sodium, 15 milligrams. But I don't drink a lot of it at one time. I like to have that instead of, I usually drink coffee or water or tea, but I don't like to drink soda, so when I need something a little different, I get the lemonade. But the reason I'm showing you this container is because it works so well for plants. It's got a really nice screw on top. It's a very heavy plastic, and this, no, it's going to make a layer out of me. No, there it goes. Watch how easily this label peels off. And anyone I ever had comes off the same way. It doesn't come off in pieces. And I don't have to scrape it and scrub it and soak it. It just peels off. So very easy. And if you want to put your own label on it, you certainly could. I just mark directly on the plastic with a magic marker what I'm using it for. And I've got different, see how easy that came off? Isn't that awesome? I've got different types of water. I've got water with Epsom salt. I've got water with fish fertilizer. And I've got plain tap water, just plain distilled water. And I've got a separate container for my African violets, which I've been sorely neglecting this last 6 months, but I'm going to get back into taking better care of those too. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you about that because I just thought those were so neat. And I wish I could think of more uses for them. Maybe somebody else could come up with something, because I hate to see the landfill fill up with those, because they're very sturdy. They're not going to break down anytime soon. And they make really good sturdy containers for things. Okay, and now getting on to the fun part. For my birthday, my girls, my daughter and my oldest granddaughter, who is an adult now, they were very, very generous and gave me quite a few things for my birthday, and some of them I have here. I don't have everything here that I got, but I wanted to show you the plant related. These are, I got two maranatha plants. These are the red prayer plants. They're very, very healthy, and I got these with the gift certificate that I got from my daughter. And actually, I think that was for Christmas. You know, my birthday's January 1st, so I'm never quite sure down the road, did I get that for my birthday or did I get that for Christmas? But either way, it was a gift, so it really is not important. But look at how healthy. It's even flowering. I got two of these at Stein's Garden Center. They were $12.99. Is that unbelievable? So I wanted to show you that. And here are my elephants. These are from this one is from my daughter. And this one is from my little granddaughter, Nariah. did I say this was from my daughter? No, this is from my oldest granddaughter. And I say that all the time because sometimes she's been around so long she feels like my daughter. This is the one from my daughter, and it's actually a music box as well. Really, really neat gift. They know how much I love elephants. And I love the stone, the earthenware, the terracotta, and the wood. I really don't care for the shiny ceramics type, although I do have one of those. It's not one of my favorite, and I'm not hurting anybody's feelings because I actually bought that myself at a rummage sale. But every time I look at it, I think, I don't know, I don't really care for it much, but I just let them hang around anyway. Okay, so let's put this back here. And the reason I'm showing you my elephants is because those of you that follow me know that I have an elephant collection. I love, love, love elephants. So they are in and amongst my plants, and they look pretty, normal there. In fact, let me show you this plant first. This was on my plant haul, only $6.99, folks. And this is the money tree. And look at how full that is. It's a braided money tree. So I bought one of these for myself. I got one for my oldest granddaughter and one for my daughter. So all three of us have one now. I think it probably could use to go in a little bit bigger pot, but I want to wait a bit because it really got cold that day in the car that we had to go when we went to get this. So wanted to give it time to acclimate before I did that. So that's that. I'm real excited about that. I thought that was a really good deal. This and this are from my oldest granddaughter. These she bought me for Christmas. This is Pylea Pepper. Excuse me. I sometimes call it a Pylea, and it can be pronounced either way. But look at how many leaves are in there. And those of you that know me will know that I have one that's, humongous. And I wanted to show you this because this is the size of the one that I have that's really big. This is how big it was when I bought it. And it's only about 1.5 years old. So they are pretty quick growers if they get the right conditions. They love bright, bright light. Although in the summer you got to be a little careful because if you've got them in a south window, you can burn the leaves a little bit. So you got to maybe have to pull them away about 1 foot or 2. But they like real bright light, and they like to dry out in between waterings. But isn't she cute? And then she got me a ZZ. These are also very nice plants. These can grow almost anywhere. And I am, however, still looking for the black ZZ plant, or the ZZ black, or ZZ, I forget what it's called. But it's the one with the black leaves. And I'll probably never find that around here, but that's okay. Someday maybe. Okay, and then these are the cuttings that I took. I'm not sure, I don't think you saw these potted up. You saw me take these off of my big Moon Glow Sansevieria. And these are all for my girls. This one is for one's for my daughter, my oldest granddaughter, and my youngest granddaughter. So they're all going to get a cutting from that. And they're doing good. They all need a little bit of water right now, but they're doing good. And last but not least, this is another cutting. I took this from a bird's nest Sansevieria that I had, that I did a video on. These are all from my recent video. And this is also for my daughter. She wanted one of these, so that takes care of that one. And then lastly is my other maranatha. I told you I got 2 of them. I mean, just look at the size of this. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, breathtakingly gorgeous. I couldn't believe it. I went there specifically looking for this plant, and I was hoping to find something even 5 or 6 inches in width to put in the stand that my daughter bought me for Christmas that we hung on the wall, and that was in my very last video. You saw this in there. So this is in the top shelf of that. My husband is going to extend the bottom shelf so that I can fit the other one of these underneath it. So it's going to be just this long cascading wall, hopefully, of the prayer plant. And I have to just mention to you guys, while we're on the subject, I know there's a lot of controversy over this, and please, folks, I never ever want to intentionally hurt anyone's feelings or make anyone feel bad or try to be, I don't know what the word is, argumentative or whatever with anyone, and least of all my plant friends, because I love my plant friends dearly. But many people have said that these plants need high humidity. Yes, they grow well in high humidity, but they don't need to be in high humidity. I have a whole a corner shelf. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these plants on it. It is not in bright light, and it does not get high humidity. It's by itself. It's not even near other plants. And I don't have a humidifier going, and I don't spray it. I let it dry out pretty far between waterings, not completely, but almost. And that seems to be what it likes. And I was going to actually take cuttings from that instead of buying new ones, but it looks so nice the way it's finally starting to trail down that shelf that I didn't want to disturb it. So that's why I bought new ones instead of taking cuttings from my existing plant. But I just want to let you know that, you know, I've been raising the maranatha and calatheas for quite some time, and I really don't have high, well, my humidity level runs anywhere from around 48, 49 to maybe 53, 54 at this time of year, maybe a little higher, depending on the humidity outside and the temperature, because if I had my furnace running constantly, then yes, if we get below 0 weather and that furnace is running and running and running and never shutting off, and then I sometimes have to throw a pot of boiling water on just to, excuse me, clear up the dryness in here. And that's the most that I do for humidity. Now, you know, will I ever use a humidifier, or do I say that you shouldn't? No, absolutely not. I may get a humidifier at some point down the road, but as of right now and up till now, I really haven't felt the need for one. And as far as having problems or issues with these plants for not having one, I don't have it. Now, if you have a very dry home and you keep your home very warm, then maybe you might need a humidifier. But I've got the hygrometer in the living room, and I brought it in here in the dining room just to make sure to check. And yeah, it's running right now around 52, 53. In the summer and spring it gets up to in the 70s without the air on. So I really don't have a problem with that humidity level. So for me, that it's working. And anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you all have a great Sunday. I'm getting ready to watch the Packer game. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm a cheesehead. Yes, I'm a cheesehead. And we did make the playoffs this year, and I'm hoping that maybe they'll even make it to the Super Bowl. So if you don't have a team in the game and you want to throw your votes in for the Packers, that would be great. Otherwise, doesn't this just look wonderful? I mean, and doesn't it look like it just belongs together? I love this. Okay, everybody. Thank you very much for coming back, and thank you always for commenting and supporting my channel, and I really appreciate you all so much. And thank you very much for your prayers. I have to tell you, they're working. I am feeling better than I have felt in a very, very long time, and I really feel like I'm being healed. I feel like I'm getting my life back, and I cannot tell you. I can't even explain to you what that is doing for me. Someday, as I said in the past, I may take the time to share my full story. If anybody cares to even listen, I don't know. Sometimes that brings people down, but sometimes I think it might be an encouragement to someone else who's struggling. So we'll see about that. But in the meantime, things are great. Things are good. Things are great. And that's it. That's all I have to say. I hope you have a great day. And hopefully I will see you or be back again tomorrow with another new video. Bye now.